What's up, guys? NBA talk for May 13th, 2018. Sunday basketball for you. This is the start of the conference finals. The last round stop before the NBA finals. The main event of the all coming together of this NBA season journey that we've been having. The conclusion. So this is the start. This is the last stop before the NBA Finals. We start with the Eastern Conference Finals today with the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Boston Celtics. And boy, oh boy, a beatdown. Oh, wow. Boston Celtics came out like they were ready for the Cavaliers. They were absolutely ready for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers were not. Boston Celtics with a blowout, 108-83. It was that for the most part of this game, from the first quarter to the end. The Cavaliers did make a good comeback in the third quarter. I think it started from like in the end of the second quarter, and then it followed up in the third quarter where they started to gain momentum. And then the fourth quarter, like, Boston killed that noise straight up. The Boston Celtics, they passed better, they rebounded better, they shot the ball better from the three-point line. They shut down the three ball for the Cavaliers, which is pretty much their bread and butter. That's one of the biggest weapons that they have. Took that out of the picture. The Cavaliers shot 4 for 26 from the three-point range, 15% from the three. That's crazy. The matchups I liked. Of course, there's been hype around Marcus Morris and LeBron James with the an interview where Marcus Morris said that he could definitely guard LeBron James. Well, in sort of that way. I don't want to say that that's coming from his words. He's saying like he could guard LeBron James like Kawhi Leonard, and everybody's been looking towards that. Marcus Morris, he got into foul trouble early on, but Brad Stevens had the idea that just to keep him in there, and he was good still. He was very, very good still. And actually, in fact, after the third personal foul that he got in this game, he didn't commit a single foul after, which is absolutely great to keep him on the court because he was fantastic. He could bang low. He was doing that a lot. He was getting some good looks, some good post-up moves in there. Also, some three-point shots because he could do it both ways. He could do it inside and out. Pause. The same thing with Al Horford. He had a good matchup with Kevin Love. I love it because Kevin Love is not that mobile. And looking how Al Horford was just running down the court in times where he's like the point guard, running down the ball, just like bringing it down court, creating plays, doing this from inside and out. Like, he is very, very much more mobile than Kevin Love. Like, he could easily catch up to him. I think that is the perfect matchup for Al Horford. And, yeah, he could definitely guard him. He could keep up with him, which is fantastic. Marcus Morris had 21 points, 10 rebounds. He made 3 out of 4 three-pointers. Al Horford, 2 out of 4 three-pointers, 20 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 0 turnovers tonight. Jason Tatum, it took a while for him to get going. Like, he was starting to struggle a little bit in the first quarter, but he started to, over time, like, pick things up, get inside the paint, spreading the floor again, like the other two. Like, pretty much I could say everybody else was spreading the floor. Jason Tatum with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Rozier, he was the odd man out. Even though he did a lot of good things, like he did the small things, pass the ball, rebound the ball, didn't really turn the ball over. It just, the shooting was just the only problem that he had. Like, he wasn't making all the shots. He was 4 for 10, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. He was still effective in other areas. You have to give him credit for that. And Jaylen Brown, fantastic. This guy was aggressive the entire night. He was aggressive, getting inside the paint. He was pretty much he was doing the same maneuvers as LeBron James would, like in terms of just becoming like a train and just going inside the paint and just score easily in transition. He was 9 for 16 from the field, led the team with 23 points, 8 rebounds and assists. And you got a couple people off the bench. Marcus Smart was doing a lot of good defensive plays. 9 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. And also we got to see Aaron Baines play some good minutes. 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 assists, 0 turnovers. The team shot 51% from the field, 36% from the 3, 48 rebounds, 27 assists, and only 9 turnovers. Excellent work. Good defensive stops from the overall team effort and individual wise too, because they were doing some good ISO ball. Jaylen Brown was doing some ISO ball. Jason Tatum was doing some ISO ball. Post-ups from Marcus Morris and Al Horford, also spreading the floor from those two guys. They had a lot of good matchups. And they had the fortunate happening of everybody not showing up for the Cavaliers. LeBron James got stopped today, which is probably the first time in these playoffs that has happened. He was 5 for 16 from the field, 0 for 5 from the 3, 15 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, 7 turnovers. Wow. Kevin Love, like I said, the matchup with Al Horford was a problem for Kevin Love because he couldn't outmaneuver Al Horford in this game. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Everybody else was ass. I mean, Jordan Clarkson and Rodney Hood started to put up some points and they started to build momentum, but Tristan Thompson, he was good. Like, he was one of the more like tolerable guys. Like, he was doing some good stuff, rebounding. He had 11 rebounds, 8 points. For the most part of this game, he was one of the better players. But George Hill, Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, I'm not surprised of. They were all shit. But I would not say this is going to be like, oh my God, the Celtics are going to take over. But this is a warning shot for the Cavaliers. Do not underestimate the Celtics. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew the Celtics were going to play hard and going to play like a better team. But I didn't expect the Cavaliers to look like they didn't see that coming. But I bet you next game they will be seeing this coming. They will be much more prepared. So the Celtics have to play a lot better. The Celtics have to play a lot better. Even with this blowout, they have to play a lot better because the Cavaliers did not see this coming. It's not over yet by the long shot. If the Celtics could get the second win at home, they'll be in a very good position, regardless. So that's it. Celtics win game 1, 108-83. Big surprise. No one saw that coming. So peace out.